Once upon a time, in a bustling village surrounded by vast, whispering forests, there lived a young girl named Lila. Lila loved the noise and fun of the village, but sometimes she felt overwhelmed. She didn't know it yet, but she was about to discover the magic of solitude and the secrets hidden in quiet moments. One sunny morning, Lila noticed her grandmother Mira heading into the forest with nothing but a small, mysterious book in her hand. Filled with curiosity, Lila followed her from a distance. Her heart pounded with excitement and a bit of fear. What mysteries did the forest and her grandmother hold? Deep in the forest, Grandma Mira stopped and sat beneath an ancient oak tree. She opened her book and began to read. Lila, hiding behind a bush, watched quietly. Time seemed to stand still. The only sounds were the rustling leaves and Mira's soft voice. Lila felt a strange peace she had never experienced before. Suddenly, a gust of wind flipped Mira's book pages, scattering some loose leaves into the air. Lila, worried and surprised, rushed to help. Mira looked up with a smile and invited Lila to sit beside her. Reluctantly, Lila sat down, her heart still racing from her little adventure. "Why do you come to read here, Grandma?" Lila asked, her curiosity growing. Mira closed her book and whispered, "This is where I find my strength, in the quiet of the forest. Here you can hear your own thoughts and feel your heart's true desires." Lila listened, but she wasn't sure she understood. Seeing her confusion, Mira proposed a challenge. "Spend one whole day here, alone in the silence. Maybe you'll find something special too." The next day, Lila returned to the same spot. At first, she felt bored and a bit scared. The silence was too loud, and the forest too full of strange shadows and noises. But as the hours passed, Lila started to notice things she hadn't before. The way the light danced on leaves, the distant call of a bird, and how the wind had different songs. By the end of the day, Lila wasn't just observing the world around her, she was feeling it. She realized she felt calmer, stronger, and happier. She had so many stories and thoughts to share, and she couldn't wait to tell Grandma Mira. When she returned home, bursting with excitement, Mira listened to every detail with a knowing smile. "So, what did you find in the silence?" she asked. "I found me," Lila replied, her eyes shining with newfound wisdom. "And I found out that sometimes you need to be alone to understand everything better." Mira hugged her tightly, proud of her little granddaughter's big discovery. "That's the wisdom of solitude," she said, "and now you know it too." From that day on, Lila often visited her special spot in the forest, finding joy and wisdom in the quiet moments. She learned to embrace the peace that comes from being alone, carrying her strength back into the noise of daily life. And so, Lila's journey taught her not only about the mysteries of the forest, but also about the quiet strength within herself, proving that sometimes the most profound adventures come from the simplest moments of solitude.